Hi and welcome. Today's Workout Wednesday. We're going to focus a little bit on mobility and flexibility. So first of all, a bit of mobility is our warm-up. So we're going to roll those shoulders. So just mobilizing your shoulder joint. Take it back. And then we're going to take it forward. Alright, circling those arms. And then round the other way. Okay, this time arms going out wide and back in again. So we're getting mobility and flexibility. Now hold it out wide. Good. Take your hands behind your head. So just squeeze your elbows in and then out. In and out. Now let's take those hands onto your back. And again, squeeze the elbows back. So you're getting a little chest and shoulder stretch while you do that. Alright, bend your knees and just lean forward slightly. Let your arms have a little swing. So swinging forwards and back. And then we're going to go out to the sides. So you can just cross those arms. Really great, mobilizing that shoulder joint. Alright, some little circles. See what gravity. And round the other way. So that's a little bit easier than when we're standing up making big circles with your arms. You may find you feel it in your back a little bit there, so you might want to just rest your hand on something. So you've got a bit of support and then do just one arm and then the other arm. Okay, so that's the mobility and shoulder work. Let's work on our spine now. So I want you to think about circling your hips. A couple of times each way. And then we're going to go from side to side, just pushing your hips out. And then we're doing what we call our neutral spine. So tucking and tilting, tucking and tilting. So I like to think slouchy teenager, prim ballerina or gymnast, sticking your bum out. Tuck, tilt, tuck, tilt, find halfway, and that's your neutral spine. Excellent. Alright, this time let's use more of the spine. So we're going to flex from side to side. Now you can have your hands down by your sides, or you can get a really nice stretch through your sides and ribs if you lift your arm over as well. Don't rush it though, nice and slowly, just stretching from side to side. So you can make this part of your wake-up routine in the morning, or your coffee break. Alright, now our spine also twists, so we're going to rotate one way and then the other. Now to protect your knees here, let's bring those feet together, bend your knees and glue them together. So we're not twisting at the knees and ankles now, you're just twisting in your upper body. So keep your knees pointing forward, glue those knees together. Alright, our spine also flexes forwards and backwards. So feet about hip width apart. Tuck your chin in and imagine you're peeling your back off the wall behind you. Now you can bend your knees as much as you need, so just roll to where's comfortable for you. And then think restack that spine as you roll back up. So again, we're just going to roll down. And then roll back up. Always listen to your own body though. Don't force anything. So the ways to improve your flexibility are like a yoga stretch. You just hold it and breathe, but without forcing it. Alright, let's make it more of a back extension this time. So bend your knees slightly. I want you to think tuck that tailbone, squeeze your glutes, lift your arms, and think extending in the upper back, so up here between those shoulder blades. And down. So let's just do that. Lift those arms, and think tiny little lean back. So imagine you're trying to lift your chest and ribs up towards the ceiling. Now we're not bending from the lower back here, so squeeze your glutes, keep your knees bent. Alright, let's work on down that body. So we're coming down now more to the hips, so I want you to lift your leg up, round and down, change legs. So bringing your knee up, round and down, there goes mine with a nice click, mobilising those hips. Alright, let's try it the other way. So like you're hurdling, you're going to lift your leg up at the side and round, out at the side and round. So if you're going to step over a style. One more with each leg. Fantastic. Okay, this time let's just take that leg out at the side. Now you can use this as a balance, or you can put your foot on the floor. Change legs. Again, just a little bit of mobility sideways. And then forwards and back. So you might want to hold on as you do a little swing. Or you could tap your foot in front and behind. Now our hips are also involved in flexion. So we flex here, push your bum back and up. So imagine you're going to sit on a chair. Push your bum back and up. Let me show you sideways. So it's a squat. Bum goes back and up. So I'm flexing and extending from the hip. Good. Okay, let's move down a little bit more now to your knees, lifting those knees. It's a little marching on the spot. Getting your knees and ankles were involved in those squats. Alright, we can come down a little lower now. Good. Now another way your legs are involved is extension, so we're bending back. So if you're trying to do a hamstring curl, or kicking your heel towards your bottom. Now we want to hold it this time. So there we're getting flexibility, stretching the front of your thigh. And then we'll change legs. So again, as if you're trying to kick your bum, bending at the knee. Alright, grab hold of that foot again. So again, we're just stretching the quad, front of your thigh. Try and bring your knees together and stretch up tall. Alright, a little bit of hamstring flexibility now. So place one foot forward. I want you to stick your bum back and then imagine you're tilting your tailbone up to the ceiling. Then continue to lean forward. So we get a nice stretch here on this hamstring. So again, we're looking for flexibility. So we're just going to hold it there. A good 30 seconds. Okay, now another way you might like to do that is to actually rest your foot up on something. So you could put your foot up on a little step and then tilt back. Okay, now an area we often forget to stretch is actually our inner thighs. So I want you to take your legs nice and wide, turn your foot just slightly out to the side and bend that knee. Now go down as low as you can to feel that stretch on that inner thigh. You could rest your elbow on your thigh if you want to. And stick your bottom back. How's that feel? So just have a play around with those positions. Let's try it on the other side. So turn that foot in, turn the other foot slightly out, and again, you can rest your hand on there, lower your hips down in the centre, so you're feeling that stretch on this inner thigh. If you want to, you can rest your elbow on your thigh, and maybe just push your bottom back slightly. So you're just adjusting, tucking and tilting, finding that position where you feel a stretch. Alright, let's turn those toes forwards this time, and we're just going to fold forwards. So let your head relax, your shoulders relax. Now if your hands don't reach the floor, that feels uncomfortable, you might want to rest them on a little step or a cushion, something that's a little bit higher. Again, always listen to your own body. Let's take a nice big stretch up. Bring those feet in. Good. Hands up. Big open stretch. And relax there. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you're feeling more mobile and supple. Remember to keep moving. Bye for now.